Welcome back to Pass the Baton. I am Arj Surachelvam, and this is your daily roundup of the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo. And day 6 was historic, and I mean it. The 400 metres redefined, shock results in the field, and some huge names blasting through the semi-finals. Let's get straight into it. First, we start with Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone. 4 years after rewriting history in the 400 metre hurdles on this same very track, she has done it again, this time in the flat 400 metres. I said yesterday to look out for her. I thought she was going to get the second fastest time of all time. 47.9 is what I predicted. Well, she powered through to a championship record of 47.78, the second fastest time in history. And she was pushed all the way by Paulino, who ran a 47.98. A national record itself would have been the second fastest in history and became the first woman in history to go under 48 seconds in the same race. What a race it was. Eid Naser took bronze in 48.19 as well. It was one of the greatest single lap finals ever staged, and if you haven't seen it after this, don't do it yet. After this, go and watch the highlights, definitely. Moments later then, Kebinatshipi made history for Botswana. He stormed to a world-leading 43.53, a new national record and the country's first ever men's world title. And that mark moves him 10th on the all-time list. Also in that race, Jereem Richards of Trinidad and Tobago claiming silver with 43.72, another national record for him, whilst Ndori gave Botswana a double delight with bronze in 44.20. Truly a golden day for African one-lap running. 13 years after the shocking world best performance at the Olympics with a gold medal in 2012 at London 2012, Keshorn Walcott is back on top. The Trinidad and Tobago thrower produced an 88.16 metre throw to claim his second global title. Anderson Peters was second with 87.38, and USA's Curtis Thompson took a surprise bronze with 86.67 metres. There were a lot of familiar faces throwing some big distances, whilst defending champion Chopra had to settle for 8th place, and Olympic champion Arshad Nadeem was only 10th. This really does make Walcott's comeback complete with such a stellar lineup. Cuba's Perez Hernandez confirmed her rise as the new force in women's triple jump, an event which is certainly gaining more depth once again. The 23-year-old leapt to 14.94, the best mark this year, but she actually produced several really big jumps, so adding outdoor gold to her indoor title was well deserved. Dominica's LaFond took silver with a 14-metre 89-centimetre jump, and Rojas, 2 years away out of the sport, claiming bronze with 14.76. She's definitely proving she's still got what it takes, and can this extra competition really boost her to another world record? The rounds brought fireworks too. Noah Lyles blitzing a 19.51 in his 200-metre semi-final, the fastest semi-final in history actually. Brian Lavelle winning his in 19.78, and Tobago going through as well. Whilst in the women's 200, Sharika Jackson looked sharp with a 21.99, and 100-metre champion Melissa Jefferson-Wooden ran a 22.20, but I think she was easing up quite heavily, and she's going to be dangerous in this one. The men's 800 metres was dramatic as well. Marco Arop Wanyoni advancing, but it was Ireland's Cian McPhillips and Spain's Mohamed Atoui who stunned with identical 1:43.18 wins. Atoui definitely looking dangerous with his kick as well. In the women's 5,000 metres, Faith Kipyegon and Beatrice Chebet both eased through alongside Sagai. Expect fireworks in that final, definitely. Over in the women's high jump, all of the big names progressing. We had Mahuchik from Ukraine, Ollie Slagers and Patterson from Australia all progressing, as well as Britain's Morgan Lake. But in the men's 800 metres, there were some casualties, definitely were there. World Indoor Champion Sek Godiso pulled up injured, and Jessica Hull fell out of contention. Whilst Keely Hodgkinson and Audrey Werrow did advance with ease, it wasn't like that for absolutely everyone. So, day 6, it gave us 2 of the fastest 400-metre races in history. A very exciting race indeed. A comeback champion in the javelin, and a new queen of the triple jump. Those blistering semi-finals across the board also keep us posed. So tomorrow, keep your eyes on the 200 metres and the 800 metre finals, plus look forward to that women's 5,000 metres and high jump. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit subscribe. Do not miss a moment here with Pass the Baton. And also, go and watch those highlights now. There's some really great racing. But for now, my name is Arj. Thank you ever so much for joining Pass the Baton.